Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Mide Nancy and I'm super excited to have you on the channel today. So today's video, I don't know how long it's going to be, but I'm going to try to make it as short as possible. Because this video is going to be long, you already saw the title. Let's jump right into the video. First thing I'm going to tell you to do before you start watching this video is to grab your pen and paper. So you can pause this video right now, go get your pen, go get your paper, because you're going to be needing that. I have my own book here. I have like lots of points that I've written down that I'm going to be sharing with you today. I'm also going to be sharing my screen like as this video progresses, to show you like step-by-step process. So as I said, I'm going to just mention like what this video is going to be about in case you're planning to skip through the video, so you know that you might be missing an important information. So I'll be talking about how to choose your program of study in France, whether you want to come for your bachelor's degree, you want to come for your master's degree, or your PhD. How do you find these programs? Also, I'll be directing you towards like how you would choose your programs taught in English, programs taught in like 50% English, 50% French, and also programs taught fully in French in France. I'm going to be telling you how much like programs cost in France. I'm going to be guiding you through how to create an account. I'm just going to be sharing like very substantial content today on this channel. So make sure you watch this video until the end. Hi, so now I'll be sharing my screen. So first thing, actually, lots of people always tell me that, they want to study in France, but could they study programs that are not taught in French because they don't speak French or they understand very little French? So yes, I'm going to be starting with that because that's the first point on my book. So how do you choose your program that would be 100% in English, or half, like 50% in French, 50% in English? How do you find such programs, and what are the steps to take? Many people want to study in France or out of their country and they don't even know where to start from. So that is basically what this video is going to be about. So first thing you're going to do to select to find your program that is fully taught in English or partially taught in English, you are going to click on this link. I'm going to link everything in the description box, so don't worry about it. So click on this link. It would bring you to the Campus France site. Campus France is the website that France government, or the educational system, that Campus France is the site that was created for us to be able to choose programs. You cannot apply through Campus France, but you can find and choose your program through Campus France. So now I've opened the Campus France website, taught in English. As you can see, Campus France taught in English. You can see the filters: level of degree taught, field, 100% taught in English. So you can choose yes or no. Type of degree: national diploma, national field. Label: welcome to France. Just ignore that one. So basically already you can see 1,669 programs that are taught in English, and you definitely can find your own program. So you can see winter program, blah blah blah, different type of programs. So now, for example, if you want to come to France for your bachelor's degree, or you have a child that you want to sponsor to France for his bachelor's or master's or whatever, this video is going to be helpful for them. So bachelor's 100 level, bachelor's degree 100 level is L1 in France, and bachelor's degree 200 level is L2, and bachelor's degree 200 level is L3. And in France, bachelor's degree is only for 3 years. So in my country now, Nigeria, bachelor's degree for us is 4 years, and in the USA and some other countries, I think bachelor's degree is 4 years. So in France, it's just 3 years. So if you want to look for programs that are L1, make sure you change the filters. So you can see that now only 4 programs are taught in English in the whole of France. 4 programs found out of 1,669 are taught in English. So if you want to join at the second year, change it. in my situation, even though I already have 4 degrees of bachelor studies, after converting it to French, like after converting my degree to French, it became 3 years. So you don't automatically have your first year of masters, because in France they have this master 1, master 2. You only have 2 years of masters, master 1 and master 2. So mostly those who studied from English speaking countries and they had bachelor's degree of 4 years always try to confuse it that, oh, now that I have 4 years, maybe I have to apply for master 2. No, you apply for master 1, because the translation of your 4 years is gonna be L3. So basically, let's start this video for the let's do this video on a master's level. So you want to look for a master's program in France. I changed the filter to master's. You can see out of all these programs, everything, we have 80 programs taught in English in France. Then 100% taught in English, yes or no? You can, let's just say yes, because I'm assuming that maybe you don't know any French at all, or you just don't want to deal with like having to learn French by the side. So for the other things you can ignore. But then field, if you are in the business and management field, you know, just put business and management. If you are in the tourism field, so in my situation I'll put humanities, languages and literature. So these are the only 3 universities in France on the Campus France website, because what's on the Campus France website are public universities. So I don't know if they're like private universities that also offer. Of course there would be somehow, but anyways, these are the ones that we can see 3 programs in the humanities, languages and literature that are 100% taught in English. So you can see master 1 in cognitive science. You can open it by clicking this arrow here to choose to know what it's about. Diplomacy and international relations, you know, you can open it. Let's open that. So hautes études internationales et politiques, School of Higher International Studies and Political Sciences. So look at their website. All courses are taught in English. Institution diploma, level obtained master 1. So you would have your first year of masters. Humanities, social sciences, sciences, economics. Length of program is 1 year. So last update, okay, length of program is 1 year. And admission level, postgraduate, French course offered upon request. So you can basically know everything about the program, and you'd also see the tuition fee. So for this program, tuition fee per year is going to be 10,850 euros. That's a lot of money. So one thing you should know is that programs taught 100% in English in France are expensive. So after looking at that, you can leave, check the other one. But let's say I want to choose that I don't want 100% taught in English. You see, I have like other options. So I'm going to choose this one, masters in English for specific purposes. You know, it's going to be in Université Paris-Saclay, university degree, fields, literature, languages, and admission. You know, you can read about it. To know the tuition fee, you have to open this other external, like you have to go to their website, like the link there, to find out how much they pay. So it's as easy as that. For let's take one more example. So I want a master, 1 year master, and field, I'm just gonna choose another field, business and management. Yeah, business and management, and I'm removing humanities. So for business and management, you can see only 2 programs found. There are more engineering and tech programs taught in English, because they feel like, you know, tech, engineering. So, you know, if you try all those ones, or like tourism management, you know, there are more programs that you can find. So basically, this is how you find your program taught in English. So when you find programs, what do? With the pen and paper I told you to take earlier, you note them down. So when I was trying to search for programs, I'm going to show you the other sites for French taught programs, like fully taught in French. So this website is only for programs taught partially in English or 100% in English for non-French speakers that want to study in France. That's why I'm making this video. So I'll talk about myself after. So anyways, this is what you're gonna do. Let's say I'm interested in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 programs. I'm going to note everything down and write the names of the programs, or I could easily one moment, I could easily put a star to it. So you can see this top of my screen, there's a star. I'll just start the program as my favorite, so it's already added to my list. I go to the other ones that I want to keep. I go to my I add it to my list. So at the end, it will always be on your Campus France web, like Campus France. It will always be on your Campus France account. Okay, so I hope that if you don't speak French and you want to study in France, this has helped you a bit to find your program taught 100% in English in France. Actually, not all programs are going to be that expensive. Some are super cheap. Okay, let's just for example, let's go back. Not 100% taught in English for the level. I'm going to choose masters, and for the field, I'm not gonna put anything, just to see to have more like options. Personally, I like to avoid any university I see Paris, because anything Paris for me is gonna be expensive. Anyways, it's a stereotype, don't mind me. Anyways, okay, see this program, and the school fees is 243 euros, not 2000. 243 euros, and 243 euros in naira, which is the currency of Nigeria, is not up to, is like maybe 200,000 naira, 200k, which is extremely cheap, even cheaper than some programs in some private universities in Nigeria. And what is the masters about? The master international, okay, international masters in business management. So international masters in business management, University of Angers, and it's 170% taught in English. So even if you have A2 level of French, B1 level of French, you should be able to survive in this program, and it is extremely cheap for for this. It is extremely cheap, and you can see it was last updated April 2022, so it's not like it's a lie. Okay, so if you want to know how to apply, what steps to take, you would always see this the program website in English. So click on this one at the top of my screen, like I clicked on it just now, and then candidate. I'm trying to see if there's a way you can change the language to English. Perfect. So just at the top right corner, there's French, there's English. I changed it to English so that the website is going to be in English for me. But I think it's directed me to another place, but let's check here. Education, exchange students, free mover. Normally in France, we international students without scholarship are regarded as free mover. That's why I chose free mover. So let's see admissions. Maybe okay, you are a non-EU foreign. Okay, you know what I just realized? Actually, this particular school, the admission is still like ongoing, but it's called e-candidates. I'm jumping, I'm going into another thing. E-candidates application is another video that I'm going to do entirely, but what I'm showing you in this video is just how to choose your program and step by step how to begin. So let's say you want this university, you want this course, it's cheap, is okay for you, you like the program, you like what the program offers, just save it like I explained in the previous. So just save it and go back to the main page. How do you save it again? Just click on the star and note it down. I'm going to show you what you're going to do with it eventually. So with that being said, we are done with how to choose your programs that are 100% taught in English or 50% taught in English. So now moving on, for you to choose like programs, like for you to see wide variety of programs to study, which universities and everything in France, you have to click on campusfriends.org, this link. So this link is going to be in the description box, and I would also put it in the comment section just for those who don't read the description box. So this is the official Campus France site, and it's campusfrance.org. And basically all you have to do is to create an account on Campus France site. I have a personal account on Campus France site. So you come to this connection. If you want to change the language, click on this and then you can see the option of English, but I'll leave it in French. So connection, you click on this. If you're connecting for the first time, you have to create an account. That should be Je crée mon compte. And when you click on this, you'll be asked for certain details and you'll be able to create an account. For the sake of this whole tutorial process, I'm not going to go into my own account and I'm not going to create an account either. So basically, what am I going to do? If you want to look for a program, you want to look for universities, I mean, you might not speak perfect French, but still you are looking for a program that would accept you to study in France. So what are you going to do? You are going to click on this étudier. uh I don't know if I should change it to English, but it doesn't look authentic. The English version doesn't look authentic, so I like to keep it in French. So, and I already showed you the English version and everything of the other like programs taught in English anyway. So if you are watching this, you don't mind if the program is taught in French. And for some of these programs, there's an option of learning French by the side. So basically, click on étudier and then you see different options. Découvrir l'enseignement supérieur français, candidater dans un établissement, blah blah blah, établissement d'enseignement supérieur. What we are going to click on is this option that says trouver sa formation. And then, oh, before I click on that, I just need to show you this. You can see on this side there are different things, the institutions, the diploma, the cost of study. If you just want to read this information and know more about studying in France, you can change it to English if you're not so confident in French, or you can read it in French. Anyways, we click on trouver sa formation, and then when you click on that, it brings you to their big page. And uh you know okay. Okay, so when it brings you here, it gives you different options. Trouver la formation qui vous correspond, c'est facile. And here is like formation à distance pour la rentrée 2022. This is like distance learning. Does that make sense? Distance learning for like the next academic year 2022. So if you are looking to like study online, have a master's degree online in a French university for this 2022 that we're still in, click on this. But if you're looking to find a degree, like a degree program, bachelor's degree, if you're looking to find a bachelor's degree program, that's trouver information au niveau licence. This is where we're going to be clicking. For this video, I'm going to be using the master's program for like the tutorial, because I have more people asking me about masters than people asking about licence. So trouver information au niveau master, we're going to click on this. Then it brings us to this green beautiful page. So it gives us different options. You can search with keywords. You can search for a program with like the field of study. You can search for a program with the region. Like if you want to come to France and everything on your mind is like, I just want to study in Bordeaux, or I only want to study in Strasbourg, I don't care the program. You click on this region and then you can now look for programs that are offered in that region. But the best to do is to check by keywords or the field. But in my case, I love checking by keywords. So keywords, let's look for business. So maybe business administration, projects, business management, or blah blah blah, marketing. Business is a big course in France. Lots of people are always studying business. So you can click on this region to see like a wide region. So these are all the master's program, 559 masters in business, in different universities, across different universities in France. We cannot finish, you can see from 1, 2, 3, 4 pages to 23 pages. We cannot finish all the pages. So one other thing that I like to do, how to sort, is like I know the places that I don't want to be a student in. Like for me, Paris, I always take it out of my list. Versailles, Créteil, they're like Parisian region, they're like all in the same this thing. I just take them out. So I don't want to I don't like crowd. I don't like too busy places. I like calm places. So I was looking the so for me, let's say we click on region. If you want your university to be in like, Poitiers, Rochelle, Limoges, you click on this. So these are the regions in France. So let's go back to the list. So list, you can look at the course, Bachelor Big Data and Management. Does it look like what you want? So, you just look at the programs and look at the cities, the region, the cities here. Paris, Marseille, Tours. The program might be nice, but if you don't feel like you want to live in that type of place, you don't need to open it. So you save yourself the stress of going through 23 pages of different programs. So everything I'm saying mostly is Paris, 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 Paris. So I'm just skipping it. So okay, I finally find something like Lille, diplôme de schéma BS programme grande école. Okay, I just ignore that because it looks a bit complicated. I mean, you just have to open the program and find out about it. So don't care about whatever I'm saying. Even if you want Paris, don't care about it. It's not like as if there are like places that are better than others. This is just a personal preference, and okay. So let's see Lyon, diplôme supérieur de comptabilité et de gestion. So let's say we open this. The master's is going to be for 2 years, master 1, master 2, and the institution is Institut Catholique de Lille. The institution is Institut Catholique de Lyon. So Lyon Business School, it's gonna be a Catholic university. If you now want to know more about the program, you click on this site, and it takes you to their school, the program website. You see, like, this is candidaté. You would not Do not make a mistake of applying on this site. What you are looking for on this Campus France site that I'm showing you, Campus France, is just to look for your program, just to find universities and the names of the programs, and just to filter through. The sites you are going to apply from while you are still in your home country is different. It's entirely different. So I'm going to show you that one. But what you are looking for here is just to select your program, just to find program. So if you see any program that looks nice to you, like I said earlier, you just click on this star, and it's already added to your favorite. So don't forget, you have to create an account first, so that if I log onto my own account now, you see everything saved in my own favorite. Do you get? So for masters in France, you can apply to a maximum of 7 programs. And for these 7 programs, just one application is needed. You don't need to create like account on 7 platforms. You just need to apply once, and the application will be sent across the 7 schools, and you get your feedbacks. And on this site, I'm going to show you in the next like slides to come. On that site, you're going to see, like, when the schools are responding, you see their responses: accepted, rejected, accepted, rejected. So maybe that will be another video entirely, because this video is getting super long, which I don't want, because I don't want it to be long. Anyways, that's everything that has to do with business. So let's say I want to change this to let's change it to, like, in my situation right now, I'm not able to think of any other like like keyword. So let's go to domain. So if you go to the field, you can have a broader, like, something to click on. So let's say I want to click on informatique, and that's like, like tech. So there's cyber security, there's informatique de gestion, that's industriel, that's like industrial technology, multimedia. You can now choose that, and then you can see the amount of universities. For this one, for data science and everything, is 19 universities that are proposed. For cyber security, 124. For like just technology or something, 705. So you can see that if you want something like mathematics, you click on it, you can see like already So communication and journalism. So for this, if you don't want to have to choose between these ones, just click on two, and then when you click on two, you see all the universities in France that offer like communication and journalism courses. You know, one thing I always tell people to do is to open it. Don't wait for someone to always tell you, blah blah blah. Let me open each one. Like go on this side, dedicate one full day that you're going to come to the Campus France website to select your program. Select maximum of 10 across different universities. Don't be rigid that, oh, if I don't find a school in Paris, I'm not going to France. Paris, you can always, I can visit, I can buy a train ticket right now and go to Paris and spend the day or 2 days in Paris and come back to wherever I'm living. It saves me money, it saves me stress, it saves me my mental health and everything. So you don't be rigid that if I don't find university in so city, I'm not going to France. So be open-minded, try to look for programs. There are many programs that are interesting. Open it, look at what the program is about, and look at what they are offering you. Is it something that you would even be able to find their the cost of the program? So let's open this one, formation de journalisme professionnalisant. It's Paris, but I open it. So when you open it, for you to find more about the program, you open their website like we did the other time. You open on it, you open the link, and then you can see uh let's just look at let me see what they have. You can read about the program, what is the program going to be about. So let's say you want to admission. Let me click on this program now. For the admission, I clicked on modalité. For from all, like under admission, I clicked on modalité d'inscription, like you can see, and then it brought me to this, modalité d'inscription. I can see the criterias of admission. Compréhension du métier de journaliste et motivation à exercer ce métier, une bonne culturelle générale, bla bla bla, goût pour l'information et les médias, curiosité, tolerance. These things are like qualities that a normal person should have. And admission, things that they ask of you, like academically, what you must be able to provide them. You see all the information about the program, you see it on their website. So if you see that, okay, this program interests me, just note it down in your book. So this is basically how you're going to select your program to study in France. So after selecting like 10 for, I think, bachelor's degree, I think you can apply to a maximum of 5 or 6, but for master's degree you can apply to a maximum of 7 universities, and you can get admission from the 7 and you choose eventually, or you might not get admission from any, or you might only get 1 or 2. It is very crazy. So let's go back to the video so I tell you more.